Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray and I'm mother of three, and I'm recently starting to vlog my weight loss journey after my third pregnancy. So today's video, I'm just going to reintroduce myself. I just felt like I haven't done that. My first video was about read tutorials, and then I switched to my life as being XJW. So I really took my time and just paused a bit, looked at on my content, and yeah, I just didn't really introduce myself. So today is just like a mini version of Q&A. I mean, if you guys have any other questions to ask, just comment down below and I will try to answer them. So this channel is supposed to be for my small business as a reed maker mom. Right now, I'm currently stay at home because I just gave birth. My son was 7 weeks earlier, and before I was pregnant, I already started my business. So my first video was about reed tutorials and showing you guys some how to make it for yourself at a low budget. But then I realized that I don't want to do that. I have more to show you guys. What I'm passionate about it mostly is my health, my healthy fitness lifestyle. Um, Before having a third kid, I was all about, body transformation, just seeing progress in my body. Then pandemic hit, then I got injured, and then having a third baby. So before I talk about why I wanted to do weight loss journey this year, before in 2018 was my first year, my first what do you go? My first bikini contest, like in the bodybuilding world. So I gave myself a year and so to lose the weight that I had before, to get into the weight I was in order to be in the prep session. So I did that. I started at 130 and then I lost about 20 pounds. So I was around 118 as my lightest, like 180 was my lightest, and then I decided to um prep myself, and I love it. But then I had to pull out because I had an accident, which I could not show my face. Like pretty much, I burned my side of my face, like half of it. Just cooking. I don't know, some mistakes that I did. So I had to pull out, and I was devastated and couldn't, really focus. I was more like afraid of losing my eyesight, afraid that is my body going to heal properly. So yeah. So that's what happens. And then after that, I pop a ligament on my left knee, which is my good knee. So then I had to injure on that, but then I already gained weight after that, 2019. Then 2020 pandemic hit, and I just got lazier after that. And then 2021, I gained more weight, and I just realized, like, why am I gaining weight? Then I found out I was expecting. So right now, my current weight is 170. This is the heaviest I've ever been. Never go over 130, and I'm only 5'3". That's my height. So 170 is my weight right now. My goal is to get back to 130, and then maybe I'm crossing my finger to go and compete again. So that's why I want to transition, not only just a reed maker tutorial, but also I want to document my weight loss journey, and then my goal is to compete as a bikini competitor. It's one of my bucket lists. I've always had it. Every time I go for it, it's like there's always something happening. So I'm praying that this year will be different and that I can continue in my progression. So as for the story of my lived experience as an XJW, I just wanted to share what I went through. And when I posted it, I was bombarded with such a community of XJW out there that went through the same thing as I went through, but not as extreme. Like for me, it's not as extreme as I've heard stories from other people that went, that left the religion. So I just wanted to share that experience because I felt like, this religion is so good to be true, but at the same time, there's some hidden like passages in it that nobody knew. So like I went through a lot growing up, and then I was having double life and I wasn't enjoying it anymore. So like I left, like I just couldn't do it anymore. I don't know if I want to continue recording that. I just said it in my 2 videos there. It's under my playlist. It's called XJW series. If you guys are interested in watching that, it's just like I don't like the experience that I went through. Like, I mean, I was born and raised, but when I was born, I was back home in the Philippines. I didn't really practice the religion. My mom wasn't active until I moved here in Canada, where I was adopted by my grandparents, and then it was like legitly real, constantly. Like I have to study for like the meetings that we have during the week, and then on a Sunday it takes about 2 hours because we have the talk, and then we do the watchtower as a discussion, which I love, don't mind you, but the amount of effort, like going out in service and preaching, it was just too much. And then here I am, very vulnerable as a little child, and knocking on people's door, don't know what I'm saying, and they're helping me. Yeah, I was just like very like timid and very lost. Unfortunately, I did the Bible studies. After the Bible studies, it's just like, so am I ready to baptize? Like, if I'm baptized, that's it. Like, I have to fully give myself 100%, give myself to God, and like, I just couldn't do it, honestly. Yeah, like I just couldn't do it. So then I didn't continue. So I'm not this fellowship. I still do talk to my family here and there, but not all the time. I know some people, they were shunned. I was shunned because it was like more personal matter. I went through so much abuse growing up, and that hence let me question myself, why am I being in this religion? Because I thought this religion was like, we don't do this stuff and that stuff, and so that really like questioning myself, and also living in a very strict family. Yeah, so I left, and that's that. I'm happy where I am right now. I don't plan on doing the same thing with my kids, being too strict too much, and I'm giving them the best life as I can have, like I can be, have them choose which religion they wanted. So I also studied my son, if you guys can hear like playing video games. I studied Catholics too, same thing. I felt like if I went to the Catholic church, they're like watching me, because every morning service I go to, they pass this basket for donations. Like if I don't give anything, it's like they're looking at me. So I didn't feel home in that type of environment. And now that everything is on Zoom, I love it, because then I could just go on Zoom. Nobody has to, watch what I'm doing, and nobody judging me if I didn't donate and stuff like that. Because in JW, it's up to you if you want to donate, and it's at the back. So whatever you can donate is there, and I like that because then I don't feel pressured. Whereas in the Catholic, when I go to a Sunday mass, it's like if I don't donate, it's like people are looking at me, the ones that pass the basket, but I don't want to get too carried on. So it has pros and cons being in the two different religion. But anywho, the most biggest one is that I felt like a lot of people were shocked, and I was shocked because I was getting so much comment, was that leaving the cult, the religion of JW. And honestly, now I got invited to join their most event is called Memorial of Jesus. So it's commemorating and celebrating Jesus' death. I may go, I don't know, but I do enjoy their service on that part specifically. That's the only time I would go. It for me, it's just so welcoming, and just realize, like, what Jesus went through. But when I went to the Catholic, it was just like, oh wow, this is totally different for me. Because yeah, okay, so we did talk about what he did, and about the wine, it represents, the bread represents, and then I remember like going up in the front and going like this to get like the little biscuit, and you put it in your mouth. Never done that when I was in JW, so only in Catholics. So to me, those are like so different. Like, I'm not used to it, and I don't know. It's like the insecurity of me. Like, is this the right thing or not right thing? So I'm contemplating between the two religion, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go and just record some of the talks. I know I'm not allowed to record it. I'm only going because my family invited me, but at the same time, it's like I want to be there to thank Jesus, what he has done for us. It's just like me going to the Catholic. It's like I don't feel welcome. I don't feel it's a home, feel safe place. Like, it's just there's always eyes. So yeah, so if you guys enjoy watching my series on my lived experience in JW, go ahead. It's on my places, so I'll just put it here or here. But yeah, so that's another reason why I transitioned from read tutorials to telling my stories as an ex-JW, and then now to weight loss. So I would be like filming 3 different categories as I can if possible. But yeah, so that's what's gonna be happening in my channels. I want to show you guys some tips and tricks, what I learned throughout my bikini, like, weight loss fitness journey back then, like what I have learned, like snacking and choosing healthy food, stuff like that. So don't worry guys, I will still like make videos about read tutorials, which should be soon because Easter's coming, and I have something in mind that I want to do, and also I have a wedding to do, so maybe I can video that. But yeah, so after the 3rd pregnancy, I'm at 170. This is like the heaviest for me, and I had enough, and I feel the pain everywhere, especially around my knees. So decided that after my 6 weeks recovery from having a baby, I said, okay, I need to restart myself. But it took me 8 weeks because I had a C-section, and around my stitches, it's still numb and it still hurts. So what I've been doing is just massaging it around it, and then I finally got a go from my doctor that yes, I can do it now before I cut it, because technically 6 weeks, okay, body's healed, whatever, it's good. But for me, it took 8 weeks. So hopefully this introduction will help you guys understand my channel. So I'm just gonna start with my weight loss journey, and then here and there you'll see some tutorials on making how to read for your home. So hopefully you guys will keep along and see how much I've transformed. I'm giving myself a year for this. Yeah. I don't think I can do it in 3 or 6 months, even though summer is coming just near there, but I know my body, my body, how it reacts. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye.